Hi guys, it's Matthew here. Welcome back to another video on my channel today. Today in this episode, guys, um, I talked about Star Wars on the channel a lot before, and so if you guys have watched me for any amount of time, you guys know that I am a huge Star Wars fanatic, and um. and this video has been on my mind lately. So I figure, how about I do a video where I share my top 10 favorite Star Wars characters, and I will tell you guys the truth. This was one of the hardest videos to put together because I can only have 10 characters in the top 10, as a matter of fact. So there is going to be a lot of dishonorable mentions that you guys would probably put in the top 5. But with that said, guys, be sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends, because that'd really help out my channel greatly. And also, guys, those of you guys that are new to the channel, I do more than just movies and physical media related content. I also do Lego related stuff, video games, all sorts of stuff like that, guys. So if that kind of stuff is your speed to watch on YouTube, guys, please make sure you go watch a couple of my other videos. Give a couple of my other videos a chance, guys. And if you do end up liking this channel, guys, please do give this video a big, huge thumbs up. Leave a like and a comment. And be sure you hit that red subscribe button. But most importantly, press that notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future. And those of you guys that are not new to the channel, and if you haven't subscribed already, please make sure you go subscribe after this video, guys. But without any further ado, guys, enjoy the video. Let's get started. Alright, so a few dishonorable mentions here. The first dishonorable mention is Darth Maul. So I'm a huge fan of the prequels, and I love all the main villains in there, but there's just so many other characters that I love so much that I wanted to put them into the top 10, so I had to give Darth Maul a dishonorable mention, so some of those other characters can fit in there. And then another one is Count Dooku. My same reason with Darth Maul. And then Boba Fett is another dishonorable mention for me, because I think Boba Fett is one of the best bounty hunters in Star Wars, as a matter of fact. And then this would probably be interesting. I actually put Hunter Wrecker and Tech from the Bad Batch as 3 dishonorable mentions, because they're really good clones, and they are the stars of the Bad Batch, as a matter of fact. I will say that for a fact. And then finally, at the 11th spot, which is the last dishonorable mention, is Darth Vader. I wanted to include him in the top 10, but unfortunately I couldn't, because again, there was just so many other good guys that I like the best, as a matter of fact. So let's get started here, guys. At the number 10 spot for me is going to be General Grievous. And so now, to tell you guys the truth, General Grievous is my favorite bad guy. So I know more popular opinions. People would either say Darth Maul, Darth Vader, or Darth Sidious. But for me personally, I think General Grievous is my favorite bad guy, because he's just so unique. His look is unique, and his character is really unique as well. And to be honest, he's tough, and he's creepy looking. And I think that's what makes him cool, is that he's this creepy robotic guy that nobody should like, as a matter of fact. And he's just really cool looking to me, and I just think he makes a really good villain. And to be completely honest, I feel like people need to appreciate General Grievous more, because he is such a good character. He is a good bad guy, and I think he adds a lot of touches to Revenge of the Sith and the Clone Wars, and he comes in at number 10 on my list. Coming in at number 9 is going to be Anakin Skywalker. So now I will say, in case you guys are new to the channel, I am a prequel guy, and so I enjoy the prequels, as a matter of fact, and you can't have the prequels without Anakin Skywalker, but I always... So my number 8 spot is Luke Skywalker. So now both of them go back and forth to either places because I enjoy them both. Because Anakin I like because I am a prequel fan, and then Luke Skywalker I also like because he was one of the top 5 characters that started out Star Wars. He was one of the very first characters that we got introduced to when A New Hope came out, as a matter of fact. And so with that said, I think Luke Skywalker deserves to be on the top 10 list somewhere, and same thing with Anakin Skywalker, because where they started in the Star Wars franchise was so important, to start off the original trilogy and the prequel trilogy, and both of these guys as a father and son together deserve to be neck and neck in the top 10 somewhere, and they're neck and neck for spot number 8. I will say, because I'm a big Anakin guy, and I'm also a big Luke Skywalker guy, because I feel like you can't do Star Wars without these two guys, and I really do think they deserve to be in the top 10 neck and neck, because they are good, and they both come in a tie as number 8 on my list. Coming in number 7 is going to be Obi-Wan Kenobi. Who doesn't like Obi-Wan Kenobi? Everybody likes Obi-Wan Kenobi. And to be completely honest, I was not a fan of when Alec Guinness played him in A New Hope. Ewan McGregor was the better Obi-Wan Kenobi. And Obi-Wan Kenobi, I think he was also a really important character to the prequel trilogy, because he trained Anakin, and he delivers some of the most famous quotes ever. So he says, "Use the Force, Luke," and then he says, "The Force will be with you always." Everybody likes Obi-Wan Kenobi. Everybody likes Obi-Wan Kenobi. And I always enjoy Obi-Wan Kenobi as a Star Wars character and a Jedi. And Mace Windu, he was also, I also forgot to put him as a dishonorable mention, because I love me some Mace Windu, and him being as wise as Master Yoda and powerful as Master Windu, that's important because we need a good guy in our lives, as a matter of fact. And so this is another one I think deserves to be in the top 10 compared to somebody to compare to a lot of other people's lists, to tell you the truth. And he comes in at number 7 on my list. Coming in at number 6 for me, I wanted to put him at number 5, but then I couldn't, but he got demoted. Only by one character, though, and I'll tell you what that character is here in a second. And that is the Mandalorian, a.k.a. Din Djarin. And I will say for a fact, guys, he's been my guy because I enjoy the Mandalorian series, and I even enjoy the Mandalorian as a bounty hunter. And if anything, I'd love to see this guy return in future Star Wars media, but I guess we have the Mandoverse movie in the works, and without him, we probably would never have our baby right here, Grogu, as a matter of fact, because he was the founder of Grogu, as a matter of fact. And everybody likes Grogu and think he's cute. And Din Djarin is tough. Like, he knows the way around stuff. That's why he always says, this is the way. And in the duo with him and Bo-Katan is so good. The character, his character is very well developed, and I think they did I think they did his character really, really well. So that's why Boba Fett's a good guy, is because he teamed up with Din Djarin, and Din Djarin has never been a bad guy. Like when Star Wars first started, bounty hunters were always bad guys because when we first got introduced to Boba Fett, he was a bad guy, and all the other bounty hunters that were in the prequel trilogy, the Clone Wars, and the original trilogy were bad guys, because IG-88 is a bad guy, Bosk is a bad guy, Embo is a bad guy, Cad Bane's a bad guy, and then the one with the orange suit, and then she has no hair except for the ponytail on top. I can't remember her name, but she's also been a bad guy. Dengar has always been a bad guy as well. Even Cad Bane showed up in the Book of Boba Fett for a little bit, and he still reappeared as a bad guy. And so yes, I think Din Djarin is what started the good bounty hunter team, because I believe if it wasn't for Din Djarin, we wouldn't have Boba Fett as a good guy and who Boba Fett is right now. And so I think as of right now, Din Djarin is an important character, as a matter of fact. But coming in at number 5 is going to be Chewbacca. So yes, Chewbacca overthrew The Mandalorian for one reason, is because my number 4 spot is Han Solo, and seeing the both of them together on screen, the duo and the Falcon, and when they're hunting down the bad guys together, the duo between these two characters, I've always loved them because for who they are, because I think I wish they didn't kill off Han Solo in The Force Awakens. I felt I feel like they needed to keep. I feel like they needed to keep Han Solo until the Skywalker saga ended, and yeah, I was sad to hear when they had to kill him off by Kylo Ren, because Harrison Ford got tired of playing Han Solo, as a matter of fact, and so yeah, the duo between Han and Chewbacca has always been my has always been my favorite duo in Star Wars, and it has always been one of my favorite movie duos of all time, and I enjoy seeing these two guys on screen together, as a matter of fact. And they come in at number 5 and number 4 on my list. Coming in at number 3 for me is going to be Padme, aka Queen Amidala or Senator Amidala. And one of the big reasons on why I like Padme so much is because she's played by one of my favorite actresses, Natalie Portman. And I've always liked Natalie Portman as an actress, and Padme has always been one of my favorite characters. Like she's this nice and polite girl that appreciates positive things, and I appreciate that because she's a senator and she does her character really, really well. And when she met Anakin as a 9-year-old little boy in The Phantom Menace, she was also an important character because she was another one of because she was another one that needed to fall in love with Anakin in order to follow the storyline throughout the prequel trilogy, so they can line it up with the New Hope. And I kind of wish they did the Star Wars movies in order so they can have Padme around and so she can see how amazing her children became. But since they did it out of order, they had to kill everybody off, and Padme had to had to be killed off in order for it to line up with the New Hope. But I do keep hearing that Natalie Portman is open to return to Star Wars, as a matter of fact, and I really hope she does. But if she does, it's probably going to have to be before the Phantom Menace, or unless they find some way to make her believe that she survived through childbirth. I think those are the only two reasons on how they're going to bring they're going to bring Padme back, as a matter of fact. And she comes in at number 3 on my list. Coming in at number 2 is going to be my little baby boy that I just showed earlier when I mentioned Din Djarin, and that is going to be Grogu, as a matter of fact. Who doesn't like Grogu, as a matter of fact? So yes, Grogu has always been the cherry on top through The Mandalorian. And like I said earlier, if it wasn't for Din Djarin, we would probably have never had Grogu, as a matter of fact. And everybody likes Grogu. And I want to know more about his home world, as a matter of fact. And one of the reasons why is that he's cute. He's so cute. And he's always been the extra touch to the Mandalorian. And I can't say much about Grogu just because we don't know like a whole ton about him. Other than the Mandalorian as the founder for Grogu, as a matter of fact. But But so yeah, but yes, Grogu has been my second favorite character since The Mandalorian, and he's always been my favorite. I would not, I would not mind knowing more about him, as a matter of fact. But coming in at number one is going to be my guy, Yoda. Everybody likes Yoda. So Yoda is my guy. And to tell you the truth, Yoda is one of my favorite movie characters of all time. And this guy died in old age. I was sad to hear that he passed away in Return of the Jedi. But yeah, ever since I got into Star Wars, Yoda has always been my favorite character. Because I got the Lego buildable Yoda right there. I got the Dagobah Jedi training diorama. I even have another Yoda right here, right next to my TV. And over here on my nightstand, here, I'll show you guys. I even have the Lesson in the Force Funko movie moment Funko Pop right here. I have always been a big fan of Yoda because he's always been the wisest excuse me guys, he's always been the wisest guy ever. And I actually got rid of my desk chair, my old black one, because it was falling apart, and I got a new desk chair, and I'm sitting at a Yoda chair right now. My coat's on the way though, but yes, I am sitting in a Yoda chair right now because, yet again, I am a huge fan of Yoda, and I want to know what is his actual home world, as a matter of fact. And to tell you the truth, I actually thought it was Dagobah, but it's not, because on the character plaque here, it says his homeworld is unknown and his species is unknown as well. And I'm not surprised that his species is unknown, because the type of creature he is was never mentioned. Same thing with Grogu, but my prediction is that he is the same species as Yoda, as a matter of fact. And Yoda has just always been my favorite because he's so tough and fast. Like even the duel at the end of the Attack of the Clones where he fights Count Dooku, I've always loved that scene. And yes, I had so much respect for Yoda. And Yoda has always been my favorite character in Star Wars and one of my favorite movie characters of all time. But those are my top 10 picks for my favorite Star Wars characters, as a matter of fact, guys. Let me know down in the comment section, what are your top 10 favorite Star Wars characters, as a matter of fact. Please share your list down in the comment section down below. But that pretty much does it for this video, guys. If you guys can please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends, that would really help on my channel greatly. And also, guys, those of you guys that are new to the channel, I do more than just movies and physical media related content. I also do Lego related stuff, video games, all sorts of stuff like that, guys. So if that kind of stuff is your speed to watch on YouTube, guys, please make sure you go watch a couple of my other videos. Give a couple of my other videos a chance, guys. And if you do end up liking this channel, guys, please do give this video a big, huge thumbs up. Leave a like and a comment. And be sure you hit that red subscribe button. But most importantly, press that notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future. And, excuse me, those of you guys that are not new to the channel, and if you haven't subscribed already, please make sure you go subscribe right after this video, guys. But without any further ado, guys, I'm going to go get Brittany back to more videos because more videos are on the way sooner rather than later, as a matter of fact, guys. And with that said, guys, take care, drink water, and stay safe. And I will see you all in the very next video. Bye.